logged in on my blue sky here? I am. Oh my god, that makes things so much easier. Oh my god. So that's my, yeah. Okay, sick. So you just do this. Ooh, look at that. Alright. Perf. Alright, let's get into our game. Let's get my deck out first. I forgot to open up my deck link on February. Wow, I'm a professional. I'm a very professional individual. Let's show off. Show off here. So we're gonna go second against Syndra. So we use quick dodge. Good luck, have fun. 3 Test of Iron Grip and 3 Trounce. Because we want to clash as often as possible. Against, oh, actually, we should be taking out Pummel. Oh. Technically, we should probably take out Pummel and Zealous. Or not Zealous, so just Pummels. Take out Pummel, take as many misses as we can. Yeah. Oh, Mask of the Pouncing Links, that's interesting. I was just going to pitch in a Syndra to try to set up for a bigger turn. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. Or not. I guess not. I guess I don't have to respect it. Our hand's kind of mid this starting turn. Like 2 block cards, turn 0 is not great. I mean, it's fine. It gets us gold and stuff, but just Burning Blade Dance. Throw Trump. Oh, booyah. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. Flick Knives, that's fine. That's okay. They're gonna use Syndra to buy back. Oh, they're trying to like cycle their hand, which is fine. That's valid. So we're gonna go Tech Plate, and then we're gonna throw Boulder Drop. Pitching Thunk, Arsenal, the Headbutt. This is gonna be a decent. No, send 6 with the Seismic. And hey, like Boulder Drop, that's demanding a card from their hand, which is definitely good. Boulder Drop is unironically okay. I gotta say, it is such a good card for Guardian. Like, oh my god, the fact that we got a red version of that, I'm actually floored. I genuinely cannot believe we got that because it's so good. It is a guaranteed IP penalty on the opponent, regardless of how much goes in for it. It's just always going to IP the opponent, which is insanity. Just to make sure my live stream's working real quick. Insanity. Yep. Okay, it's working perfect. All right, starting with the Ronin Renegade. Bit of a red heavy hand here, which is unfortunate, but we can still. Probably gonna start with like Tessa Strength early on, just to see what we get. Just to, I'd like to send the Spinal Crush, but you know it is what it is. Is this are they on me? No, they're not. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start Test Strength early. Give me a gold. Give me a gold. Ooh. Yes, we're definitely clashing again, because we could win this clash. Target yourself. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, we got 3 reds and 1 blue. That's kind of mid. That's not good. That's fine. We can block 6, and then just send Boulder Drop for 7. And remake my Seismic off of that. Because I can go, yeah, off of 2 cards I can go Seismic, Boulder Drop, demand a card. Actually, that might be card and boots. So, hey, I'll not bad at all. It's coming in for 4. I will take this 4. Are they going to Pouncing Links? They might Pouncing Links right away. I feel like if I was a Syndra, the smart decision would be to Pouncing Links like ASAP. Because once I start disrupting, you're not going to get like any good value off of like Mask. It's going to be so much harder to have like a big pop-off turn. So I think you're trying to Arsenal that? Yeah, trying to... Oh no, they're trying to send it. Well, we'll take this, because that would mean take 4, so 6, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We took 8, we're sending 9, so... So yeah, 3, 4, 8, yeah, 8, 10, 9 with a Spinal Crush, so... That's definitely a good trade, because their next turn's... Spinal Crush is definitely one of the best attacks we could see in this matchup. Yep, snipe 2 cards from their hand, now they gotta send a 2-card hand, which is not really great. Oh, let's go Trounce. Come on, give me some good, give me some good, give me some good. Ooh, that's good, that's good. Thunderquake. Yeah, oh, that's good, that's good. And Flick Knives. Yeah, that's fine. That is A-okay, because we got, yeah, Might Vigor and Gold. So we can go play that, draw a card, send Chokeslam. Getting a resource, which is interesting. They're gonna Mask. Demonstrate Devotion. Block 3, and I'll take 1. Goldmane Estate, draw a card. Should we double Goldmane Estate? I mean, that'll be strong. No, I'm not going to double Goldmane Estate. Because, like, I wouldn't really be able to have much to follow up with. Because, like, if I played double, I wouldn't draw a card in the second one. And I wouldn't really have much I could send back to the Syndra. So I think it's better just to have the Chokeslam to keep the pressure going. Chokeslam's not like the worst, like the best. It's not the best on hit. Like it's not the on hit you want to see with Syndra, but it's not a bad on hit. Could be worse. And now their stuff can't be buffed, so they can't use Ancestral Empowerment, they can't use any other buff power abilities, so they're basically kind of like Dunzo. Yeah, their turn is like a lot easier to block now. Yeah, okay, this is good. I think it's just saying Golden Sun for 17. Oh, for 2 cards. 2 cards, 17. Jesus Christ. It's actually not so. Yeah, no, that's crazy. I'll give you Disable. Because I only need 2 cards with the Vigor token. So I go Vigor, Gold. I could also send the Headbutt to try to get rid of his mask, but I don't think that's the... I think it's better to just try to go for numbers. We'll take 4 here. They're not gonna mask. Oh no, they are gonna mask. Okay, sick. No, they shouldn't have. Because unless they're grabbing like Lava Burst... They're grabbing Blood Runs Deep? That is a very strange choice. Why would you grab Blood Runs Deep? Why wouldn't you... Well, there wasn't... I guess there wasn't anything better to grab. Yeah. Give you 5. And send it for 17 overpower. I genuinely don't know how the Syndra should like approach this matchup, because I don't think that like Mask of the Pouncing Links or Mask of Momentum are either like enough pressure in either direction against Victor, because like he's just got so many tools to deal with her. It's insane. Peck Perfect. This is a great card to see at this point. We love this card. I genuinely love this card. It's half the reason I play Victor is just this card. Okay, 0 for 4. I'll give you 3 and then 4. Because I want to throw Peck Perfect. Because I want to take cards from their hand and cards from their deck. It's so good. Being able to mill cards. Ooh, especially if it's important cards. Oh, so much fun. Yeah, you can mark me, whatever. Lava Vein. I should probably block this. I'll block with the Peck Perfect. As depressing as that is, I'll block with it. And you're probably just going to Arsenal. And then pass. Or you're going to flick. That works too. Because yeah, we might be close in life totals, but the fact of the matter is, chat, like, I still have all my armor. Like, I have my shield, I have my gauntlets, I have my quick dodge flexures. I have so much. We're just going to swing the headbutt, because it's going to sit in the arsenal. I want to get rid of it. I want arsenal something better. I think Guardian is like, half of your deck you don't want to arsenal, right? Like, half your deck's cracked bubble, or not cracked bubbles, titanium bubbles. That are blues, they block 3, and that's about it. So, arsenaling them was kind of like, sucks. I had, I played a game once online. I was testing Victor against Gravy Bones, and I arsenal locked myself by heaving a Thunderquake, and then I couldn't do anything because I drew an all red hand, and I was like, oh no, and the whole game it was stuck there. I couldn't keep like a big enough hand to clear it out without taking a bunch of damage, and most of the time I had to clear out allies that he summoned, so it was really, really, really hard to like get it out and just not lose value, which sucks. Sucks. Okay, Brand. We'll start off with the test of strength. I probably should have sided out this Riches. In all honesty, I should have. But actually, no. It works. It meshes really well with quick dodge flexors because you can pitch into quick dodge. It blocks for 4, but then draws a card. So it functionally becomes a 1-card 7 with quick dodge, which is like really good rate. Plus, I'm probably just going to pitch it into Tech Plate, draw a card, keep going. Block 3. Yeah, I could pitch into Tech Plate, draw something, and then that's either goal. Like, no. Block at 3. Like, all things considered, I'm in a great position right now. Like, they're at 2. I'm at 11. I have 3, 6, fucking infinite value. This is really good. And they don't have mask. So I'm not even, like, forced into awkward positions at this point. I just need to, like, keep the pressure on until like before they can kill me with flick knives. Which should be easy, because they're at 2. Yeah, I can just pitch riches into a gold, draw 2 cards, we're good. Snatch for 4. There. This is why you save equipment, chat. This is why you save equipment until you absolutely need it. Because now I can just be like, here you go. Pitch, draw 2. Should I? Yeah, okay, we're going to go wide. We're going to give it go again. We're going to go 5 and then hammer, because that's going to be 9. 3 card 9, which is a good rate, especially because they're at 2, so. Demanding cards, this is going to take cards in their deck if they let it hit. Demanding, like, oh, he's giving is he giving flick knives? He was considering giving flick knives, which is a really good sign. He's got two finishers in his hand. That is not what you want to see. And then just millers for 4. Yeah, okay, he I don't know if he should cover it with flick knives. I feel like just block. I think Citra's dead either way. I think she's dead regardless. I don't think there's a clean way out of this. Oh, and they conceded. Yeah, average value for turn 17.55. I think that whatchamacallit? I think the Goldmane estate turn definitely helped with that. It was definitely a contributing factor into that average turn value. But yeah, no, I have been enjoying Victor so much. Like, he's so much fun. Especially, like, chat, I cannot overstate how good Test of Iron Grip is. If you're playing against an aggro deck, it's basically a pummel, right? It is pummel, but it costs nothing. All you gotta do is win a clash. And against the decks that you want to use this against, like Syndra, like Dio, like Fi, like that kind of thing, for the 2 people who play Fi, I don't know why Fi was on my mind, like Syndra, Dio, that kind of thing, you're gonna win 99.9% repeating your clashes, right? It's so good. It's so good. Absolutely love it. Yeah, performance bonus definitely puts in work in like the Gravy matchup. Batter to a Pulp, I haven't like had the chance to really test it into Gravy, but speak of the goddamn devil. Okay, so Gravy Bones wants to go first to set up, so we're gonna go first to try to get some value on him. We're not gonna play Test of Iron Grip. We're gonna play Batter to a Pulp. We're gonna play 3 performance bonus. We're gonna play Remembrance because we're gonna try to fatigue him. We're just gonna play 3 trounces because we don't want a fat deck. We want to fat deck a little bit. Current Dominion. Snapdragon Scalers, yeah. And then we're going to have Millers because, again, part of the... To my understanding, the plan with Gravy is, like, half a fatigue plan. It's, like, 50% fatigue, 50%, like, just monster hunting. Because you still want to send, like, good attacks to face. But... Okay, so this is a difficult position to be in. Because, like, these aren't easy cards to get out of the... Actually, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have pitched the headbutt. Or would it have even mattered? Yes, no, it does matter a lot. I'm still going to be able to pitch this card. I'm still going to do the same thing. But I just want like this in the arsenal because this is a good one-card play. Whereas Disable and Macho Grande are not good one-card. Just send it, right? Headbutt you can get... again, I mentioned earlier, like a game where like I lost it because I had... whatchamacallit? Thunderquake in my arsenal for like the whole game, and I couldn't keep 2 cards to send it to anything meaningful. And I had to just keep monster hunting, which sucks, right? I would love to see. Chat. One day I'm gonna be on stream and I'm gonna get this card turn 0, and I'm gonna like I'm just gonna straight up. I'm just gonna like piss myself. I said it. Okay. I'm brave enough to say it. I don't think most people are. I think most people are not brave enough to say it. I think it would be pretty cool to see a Peck Perfect turn 0. He's got a Prismatic Leyline. Okay, he's just coming out the gate swinging. Okay, he's probably going to send one of these, but that's fine because I have Headbutt. But I also have Lightning Strike, so this is coming for 5. We don't have any clashes, so it's not that big of a deal as to what happens here. We do have a bunch of mites, so we're just going to take 5 on this one because I want to... I have a feeling he's going to, like, summon Chum. I don't know who's going to summon Chum. And then, like, yeah, Gold Hook. That's the part I was, like, worried about. I think if I go block 2, this is awkward. Because if I give 6, I got like E-Strike and a Chum. I won't be able to keep pressure to the face, which is the main thing I want. I want to be able to clear Chum and keep pressure to the face. So I think what we're going to do is go 2, 4, 5, or 2, 4, 6. No, deny you the gold. Because we still have Seismic Surge, so we can... It's going to eat some of our... Yeah, this is going to eat our mites, which is unfortunate, but we can still send 10 to face, which is still really good. Yeah, no, 10 to face. That is 18 value. Goldmane Estate's just so good. So good. I'm really confused as to why they didn't give Pleiades this kind of card. Like, can you imagine if Pleiades had like a card that's like I don't know, create might tokens. No conditions, just make might tokens. How many? However many you want. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So the grading matchup's definitely a little bit hard. I don't want to say it's like super hard. I feel like it is definitely difficult. I feel like out of all the Guardians, Victor has like the best gravy matchup. Jarl's just straight like fatigue. Betsy and Bravo aren't like real. Valda's like I don't know. Valda's like such a weird Guardian. Like she's really cool. Like I like her aesthetically. The problem with Guardians is like so many Guardians are so cool aesthetically. Like Jarl, badass as shit. I fucking love Jarl. But he's boring as hell to play. His card pool sucks ass. Valda? Oh, she's so cool. I love her as a character. But she's dead against like she's dead in the water against like 80% of the meta. Which is unfortunate because Valda's really cool. Okay, yeah, so what I'm hoping is to keep this Cranial Crush. I can send this Cranial Crush. Okay, so sending Tipple, Tapping Hook. Yeah, you can have my Tectonic Plating. You can take that. He only has one card hand. It's probably gonna summon Rick and Morty. Oh jeez, Rick. So we're probably not going to get to keep the Cranial Crush. That's okay, because we're going to block 6. We're going to set up with Goldmane Estate and then Hammer. He doesn't have any more allies, so if I clear Rick and Morty, he's going to be in like a weird position where like... Yeah, if I clear Rick or Mortis, he's going to like... If he doesn't have any other allies, he's in like definitely a bad position. And either way, he has to like do some setup here. So like I have the opportunity for my clashes to go off now, instead of him just being like, swing ally pass. Ooh. Oh, this is a good one. To combine with all these mites, this is a good one. Especially because now we're going to get another vigor token. Oh, mamma mia. Mamma mia. The pizzeria is... The pizza's hot. The pizza is very hot right now. Spinal Crush for 12 to face against Gravy? Fantastic. Especially because how many cards he has is don't block? Fantastic. Wonderful. Jittery Bones. Trounce. Okay, unfortunately, he did have 2 allies that he sent to the grave, which sucks, which is not great. We don't want to see that. Batter to a pulp on top. Fantastic. Even with Gravy's biggest numbers. No, this is going to be Spinal Crush for 14, actually. Or 13. Spinal Crush for 13, not 14, because it's 13 because I have 4 mites. There you go. Good job. You figured it out. So this is coming for 6 or for 8, threatening my arsenal. Yeah, we're gonna block 8. I don't want to give you my arsenal. It's unfortunate that we have to use the armor so fast, but hey, you know, when I'm gonna snap back for 13, you know, it's worth it. It's worth it. When I'm potentially just crippling his whole turn, yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, off of 2 cards, 13 damage. He has to block 11? No, he has to block 10. Oh my god. 10. In order to not be crushed. Which is like so much. Like, if he has 2 allies in hand, it's gonna be like he's gonna have to give me armor. Which is like so good. This is a play that is one way or another putting him on the back foot, because he's not going to be able to do his setup. He's not going to be able to, like, you know, convert his hand. And again, if he's flush with allies, not much he can do. The thing that I've when I talked to one of my friends who plays Gravy Bones, one thing they told me that is a mistake that victors make when playing into Gravy Bones is they focus too much on just clearing allies and don't focus enough on sending to face, right? Because if you're just clearing allies the whole time, you're still leaving Gravy with a 5-card hand, and then they can just, you know, pivot, reestablish, go. You need to put pressure on Gravy gradually as the game goes on, and then eventually get to a point where, like, regardless of what you're sending, you're sniping a lot of cards from his hand, and he's not going to be able to get back. And that's when you can kind of, like, you know, if you're not pressuring his life total when it gets like later on, you just kind of like lose, right? You gotta put pressure on that life total against Grave Bones, and sometimes it's gonna be like leaving up allies, like I am with Sawbones, which sucks. But you know, again, Spinal Crush for 13. He's gonna have an ally every turn. You're gonna have to make decisions on like, when am I gonna be okay with like not clearing an ally? When am I going to be okay with just not going monster hunting? And it all depends on like the structure and nature of your hand, which is like, you know, totally fair. The nature of this hand, fortunately, is very strong. It's still very awkward for Guardians, but like it's really, I feel like it's really a matter of just knowing the pain points for Gravy and knowing what Gravy actually cares about in terms of blocking, in terms of getting value. So he's got a heavy ally hand, and I can tell because he's using Base of the Mountain. I guess he has like at least 2 allies in hand. That's gonna be 2, 3. So that's covering 6. And Base of the Mountain, if he has 2 allies, it's gonna be 8. Ooh, he might not be able to fully cover this. Ooh, that's good to see. I like that. Is that Scalers on Victor? Yes. Okay, so the thing is, the other thing that I love about Victor is, okay, so Guardians normally have a really hard time converting their 5-card hands. But with Victor, I have Enlightened Strike, and Scalers lets you be very flexible with Enlightened Strike. So if I have like a 2-card hand, I can go E-Strike. Like if I'm like the game's going on longer, and I'm like just trying to push damage, I can go E-Strike, draw card, look at it, and if it's like, oh, it's a blue, okay, snaps hammer, 2-card 9. That's a 2-card 9 with Scalers. I can go, you know, E-Strike for 7, and then send hammer. That's a 2. Is that 2 cards? Yeah, it's a 3-card 11 with Scalers. Scalers opens up so much value and allows you to convert these bigger hands so much better. I do, especially against like decks like Gravy Bones, where you kind of need to have some kind of pressure constantly. Like if he has Chum, I can go E-Strike into the Chum, Snapdragon, hammer to face, that kind of thing. He has 1 ally in hand? Is that 1 or 2 allies? Let's see. 1 ally, and he's covering 12 out of 13. And we ate all his armor, chat. See, this is what I mean by putting pressure on Gravy Bones. I always got no more armor. You know, life totals are kind of like he's still favored, but no armor left. And Particular Perfect as the next card. This is so good. Ooh. Scuba, Salty Sea Dog. And then Rum, it's probably going to go Scuba, then Sawbones. Yep. Okay, so this is a little bit of a harder decision. Because I could go Peck Perfect to face. But is that really a good decision? Because you're going to have both of these. Do we think we can go monster hunting? Actually, I don't think the pressure is high enough to Peck Perfect. I think we gotta go I think we just gotta keep monster hunting. I think he activated the Rum in response to summoning Scuba. I think he was trying to give Scuba go again, but I think he sequenced it to where it gave the summoning of Scuba go again. Ah, boy. Common mistake, it happens. No. Okay, hold on. And then swing. No, I'm gonna tell him. I see what he's doing. You start the turn. Activate Rum after you hook. During PQs, I felt like Gravy was the only person I would take Scalers into, and opted into more Verdansk hate rather than Scalers. I actually noticed there's quite a few matchups where I bring in Scalers. I genuinely prefer Scalers into a lot of heroes playing Victor. Yeah, Scalers just feels like the right, like, unless I'm playing a super aggro deck like Syndra or Dio, like, I want Scalers. If there's any deck where there's a chance that I'm gonna have like a 5-card hand, I want Scalers, right? Verdance, I want Scalers. Actually, no, Verdance, I want AB. That's a lie. I think, what Arcane Berry do I have in this deck? Oh yeah, Hood, Arms, Lantern. Okay, so yeah, I still want Scalers into Verdance. But yeah, if there's any minuscule chance I will have a 5-card hand, Scalers. It helps so much in like. You go Hood with Verdance? Do I go Hood with? I think I do. Yeah, I do. I take out. It's the Arms, the Lantern, and the Hood. I still want Scalers, and I still want Tectonic to get like the. I think it's. I want the whatchamacallit, the seismic value. The value of the seismics. Okay, so he's coming in with Swabby for 7. No go again. Yo, Arcanite Skullcap. Now that's not a bad idea. Hold on. Just gonna change that here. Okay. So I'm gonna block. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get the Clash on the Trounce, but you know what? We're getting block value, which is what's more important. I honestly, okay, I'll be honest with you. I forgot Arcanite Skullcap was a card. I was like, oh yeah, Arc, obviously Null Rune. Every time I build decks, I always just put in like Null Rune pieces, depending on whatever I think I'd need the least in Wizard. So I was like, I completely forgot that card existed, which is, funny to say. I think, should I clear Scuba or should I clear Swabby? I want to clear one of these. I'm gonna clear Scuba. I think I've been spamming Victor, so that's why I'm interested in the Scalers tech, because maybe I did walk away from it too quick. Yeah. So the thing is, because Victor can just put on like really good pressure, just with like the mites, with like visit the Goldmane estate with Golden Sun, you can very efficiently get to a point where you're like, oh, I'm just gonna like have these big 5-card hands, which is why I also run Pulverize, right? Just being able to convert bigger hands is just the biggest pain point of Guardian, right? The thing is, like, with Guardian legs, like the main Guardian legs that are used are what's it called? The ones that give a quicken token. I forgot what they're called. Civic Steps. Yes, Civic Steps. Civic Steps are like very hard to like. They're not hard to use, but they're like giving your opponent a quicken token is very dangerous. And it's like, man, this sucks. I hate this. But given that Tesla's Strength is basically a 1-card 7 value, Trounce is a 1-card 6 value, Test of Iron Grip is a 1-card 7 value. Like, your defense is not your problem. Offense is your problem. Swabby, that's 7, but it's no go again, so we're just going to 3. Monster hunting. I had in my local meta, there is a guy who plays RKO, and I sent Pulverize for 20 at the RKO, and he couldn't do anything. He was like already dead basically, and it's like, what are you gonna do? It's just so good. It's so good. You never do. At worst, it's a block 3. It wins. It makes like wins you clashes. I think I'm 5-0 into RKO because I feel like you just outpressure his damage. You don't really struggle with clashes. Oh yeah, absolutely. RKO is like a really easy matchup. You know, your clashes are really easy to win as long as you don't get greedy. You're fine. As long as you're not like holding big hands to do nothing, like you're whatever. As long as you like are like respecting what you need to, you're fine. Matchups just beat my ass. Yeah, Verdance's. I feel like you could potentially fatigue Verdance. I think you could fatigue her. I think that's the direction you generally should be going. Avasti into Rigor Mortis. Showing a swing. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go block. And we're gonna go performance bonus, Snapdragons, draw card, hammer into the other ally. Dead threads. No blocks, take 6. Alright, performance bonus into Sawbones. Snapdragons, because I can't. And then clear Rigor Mortis. Okay. Okay, I have a dumb... Okay, this is going to be dumb. But, hear me out here. Okay, we're going to break a gold, draw card. And you're blue. Perfect. Headbutt into Rigor Mortis. Now, you're probably screaming. For saying Victor is the sauce right now because your matchup in Syndra. Oh, your matchup into Syndra is like... indescribably good. It is so good, like it genuinely like is so strong. Test of Iron Grip, insane. The 4 blocks you have access to, insane. I think it's 90-10. For Syndra, it's 90-10. Like, or for Gravy Bone, or not Gravy Bone, for, it's 90% Victor, 10% Syndra. I genuinely don't think Syndra has much that she can do in those matchups. She's just so enormously favored. It is genuinely not funny. It's crazy how favored she is. She should not be as favored. It should not be as favored for Victor, but it's so strong. Are Verdance, Gravy, and KO. I haven't played the Victor KO matchup very much. Everything else feels... Yeah, no, that's definitely fair. 2 reds. That's miserable. I'm going to break another gold trade drawing again. Oh, remember... Bro, a yellow... Break another gold draw on the card. I gotta find a yellow. I gotta find a blue. Bro. What the fuck is this deck, man? Oh, I'm being punished. Yep, okay, I gotta pass. There's nothing I can do. This is so bad! And the next one was a blue! I hate my life. That's a conceded triangle, not gonna lie. That's so rough. No, it's okay. We're not gonna concede. We don't concede. We never concede. Because we have Tessa Strength, which can still cover Scuba very, very good. He's at 22 cards. He's used a lot of his allies. How many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 allies flipped upside down. We're fine. He does have quite a few in the grave, which kind of sucks. So it is kind of sketch, but that's fine. We can still, pretty easy. Just block, go monster hunting. We're fine. He's at 22 cards in deck. We're at 35 cards in deck. As long as we don't die, we're fine. we just gotta honestly just keep our life up. That's the biggest thing. Just keep our life totals high, and we can be okay. Yeah, they only got 2 chums and a Ricker. That's could 100% be worse. 100% be worse. Yeah, I feel like the other thing with Victor and Verdance is a lot of them are taking out the potion package, from what I've seen, and I think that is from their end like not a smart decision, but I can kind of get why they do it. Um, but that just means that like it's easier for us to fatigue them. Block 4. I don't know. I'm in the Victor juice. I played them all PQs or no one. Yeah, if they take, you cannot play the Victor. You can easily fatigue. But yeah, no, because like Victor's like not really represented. They're all like, just taking it out. It's not as they don't need it for that many matchups, so they're taking it out, which kind of like theoretically makes sense. Yeah, no, you're not getting my gold. You can suck my butt. So how am I going to split this damage? I think this time I'm just going to go into the dog, because I don't want to let him cycle his cards. Scuba is like one of the higher priority allies you want to clear, because letting them cycle cards kind of defeats the game plan against Gravy, which is you want to fatigue him. You want him to run out of cards, to run out of allies, so he can't do things. Oh, the other thing with Victor that's really nice is your matchup into other Guardians is so good. Oh my god, it's so good. You ever play Victor versus Pleiades? Like, oh my god, it feels so nice. It's like, I've never had kids before, but I imagine playing Victor versus Pleiades is what it feels like to have kids. I think Vald is the only one I hate. Jarl is free. Oh yeah, Jarl's free. It's for like most decks. Jarl's not that strong. Jarl's so mid. Rigor Mortis coming in for 6, and then he's probably going to swing in Chum Chum. It feels bad to use my Clash cards there, but I don't want to give him gold. I want to deny him gold. I wonder if he's playing Whaler Humperdinck. Let's see Whaler. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. I will take this 4. Wait. Yeah. It puts me down to a bit of a precarious life total, but like, okay, how many nope, he's sunk all his ley lines, so he might be setting up like a big combo turn, which is scary. But if I can just like, keep him off allies, keep monster hunting, we're fine. So performance bonus, that's gonna get go again. That's gonna draw me a card and make me a gold. I really want to draw a good pitch card for Zealous Belting. That is a good pitch card for Zealous Belting. Could also just throw Golden Sun into Chum normally. No, I think it's better to just clear him like this. Yeah. This is a hard matchup. This is very hard. And we're just seeing our first batter to a pulp, but probably not going to get it off because we're at 10 life and we need to just keep monster hunting. Yeah, no, this is a matchup that requires like a lot of patience and a lot of like a little bit of luck too, because you gotta like be like, oh, he's not gonna draw his right allies or something like that. I mean, what allies does he have in agreement now? Let's see. Okay, so he's got none. Oh no, he's got one chum. He's got one chum, and now he's gonna have another one because I've called to the grave. Stupid. But he's down to 19 cards. So, you know, fatigue is definitely within the realm of possibility. Again, as long as we're not taking unnecessary damage, we're fine. Like, that's the biggest, I guess, like, worry is just unnecessary damage. But it's also, like, we just need to survive through his allies. And, like, how many does he have to roll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Average Gravy's probably going to have, like, 3 Sawbones, 3 Chums, 3 Riggers, probably 3 Swabbies. Or not 3 Swabbies, 3 Scubas, and, like, let's say 2 Swabbies. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. 14. He has a Whaler Humperdinck. Oh my god. But we're just going to send Better to a pulp, and he's going to do nothing. Better these nuts. He's going to have to block 7 to not lose his compass. No. Oh, blood in the water. No, he needs 2. He has 2. Oh my god. Oh, that was funny. He needs 2. Wait, he has 2. Hooky Poo. We will give you the Pumel. I'm probably not. Oh, okay, Tipple. Yeah, okay, Tipple, I guess. Whatever. Stupid card anyway. Oh, stupid card. Card stupid. Stupid dum-dum card. Stupid dum-dum people. We'll just block 6. Not with that card, because I need that card. Monster hunting. He's down to 12 cards in his deck, chat. We are the end game is visible. The end game is visible. If we can just like survive these 12 cards and he doesn't get like Whaler or anything, which is definitely going to be harder to like get out. Oh, he's got a prismatic leyline on top. Oh, he's not. Okay, we're gonna test the strength. Boom. Boom. Gotta excel his belting with this. Not what I want to see. Because he's probably going to summon... I don't think he has the resources to summon any of them. He's digging his gold. He's digging for gold. But the problem is we don't have a blue. Which is unfortunate. But he's not going to do anything either, so he's probably just going to pass. We're just going to make it Seismic and pass, so we're not doing much better either. This game is going very bad. Very, very bad. Very, very fast. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, he's going for Swabby. And then Prismatic. Swinging Swabby for 9. Ivophidia. Oh man, he's not. He's for 11. Oh, this is awkward. Take 2. Monster Hunt. I think those are his last allies. Which is like really good to see, because that means we almost won. I think those might actually be the last allies he has in the deck, chat. Saltwater Swell for 1. We'll take the 1. I think he... I think the play is going to be Batter to a Pulp if we can keep 2 blue cards. Because if those are truly his last allies... He has no gold. Humperdinck's going to be very difficult to summon. Seismic, and then CNC into Chum. Please don't have Fearless Confrontation. God damn it, he had Fearless Confrontation! Why do I keep calling it? Why do I keep calling it every time? I'll be like, oh, I sure hope he doesn't have this very specific card that would really screw me over right now. Has the exact specific card to screw me over right now. But on the bright side, he can't summon Humperdinck right now. Like, he shouldn't be able to. Like, Humperdinck requires a full 5-card grip. Plus, we can just swing Boulder Drop next turn. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. I feel like also this gravy is a lot lighter on allies than I would probably be in a Victor matchup. I haven't seen a single Anka, which is like definitely like a point of confusion for me, because I'm like, why not? Block 6. Oh, I know I do have a Seismic Surge. So. Clearing Chump. Even if he has in the Fearless Confrontation, there's no way this Chump's surviving 7 damage. He's just passing? Oh my god. Okay. Draw 2 cards? Oh no. Yeah, no, this is going well. We're going to Remembrance. Back some cards. What should we Remembrance back, chat? I think definitely want... I think E-Strike. Boulder Drop. And I don't think it really matters all that much. I'll just get 2 E-Strikes and Boulder Drop. But, definitely going to swing... Well, actually... Play this first. And then swing Batter to a Pulp. I bought Verdance over the summer and didn't get to start playing until like over a month ago. Hey, that's the game! That's the game! he was out of allies, and he noticed that he wasn't going to be able to block that out, so he was almost certainly dead. That's the game. Now she's got like 600 LL points. So 600 LL points isn't like too bad. She should be good for like another little while. She's not like speed running LL. Even then, if she does go, there's other decks you can play. Like Florian's probably gonna get something. Yeah. Well, let's play against Pleiades. So we can see, we can feel joy. You know, we can feel happiness in our lives. So Trounce, no test of Iron Grip because, you know, why would we need that? We'll play one Remembrance in case we get to fatigue. Unlikely we'll get to fatigue, but who knows anymore? Who knows anymore what's gonna happen? I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm just scared. No, it is fair. But it is also important to remember that LSS does not ever like to leave heroes to just be dead in the water. So you are most certainly going to have like some other way of like playing Verdance. Like they're going to probably make another Verdance or another Earth Wizard or something like that that you can play with. So you're valid fear, but you're totally fine. We'll go like this, just to keep things cycling and to have an E-Strike in Arsenal. Take your pedestal. Art of Active Glory. Okay. Okay, cool, bud. Arsenal E-Strike. Chat, that gravy game had me biting my nails. Jesus Christ, he just ran out of damage. That's actually insane. Okay, they're gonna just pop their Active Glory. Fair enough. And CNC for 12. Don't like that. But I can just do this. I was almost certain like that he was gonna like pull out Whaler or something. But I think that his hands just, what he had left in his deck, he couldn't line up a good way to get Whaler out, which is really funny. Because he had Eye, he had Back Alley, he had a D-React and something else. And he would have lost his Compass, so like he summons Whaler and then passes basically, and then I just clear Whaler next turn, so it's Pleiades. Particular Perfection. Oh, I like this. I don't like this. So 11, 10, 9. We got about 9. Covering 9 like this because I want to throw the Peck Perfect, because I want to take cards from Pleiades. Peck Perfect is genuinely one of my favorite Guardian cards because every time I use it, it's either 9 damage, which is, you know, good, or it's sniping cards from their deck, which is also good. One of these days, I'm going to have a turn 0 Peck Perfect, and my life is going to have meaning. So yep, that's 2 cards sniped from the deck at least. Putting a card on top. You can sink a card. Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, damn, I lost 2 cards. Okay, never mind. That did not go as well for me as I thought it would. Oh, that sucks. Oh, what the... There you go. Is that so hard? That is 13, so that's coming for 7 go again, and then we're going to go E-Strike, and then we're going to go Miller's Grindstone. Just a full, like, this is why I run cards like E-Strike and Rouse the Ancients. Just Because otherwise this hand would have been like, oh, Miller's big attack pass. No, 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 no. We're getting full value. Go again. That's 7 into 5 into 4. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 16. 16 damage. That's really good. Covering the Millers. Nice, 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 nice. Millers is also just such a fun weapon to use. I very much enjoy it. Superstar. Go again. Into Boulder Drop. The problem I find with Pleiades is I have a Rainbow Foil and Cold Foil version of it. I've been debating investing in a Cold Foil Millers if I could find one. I think one of my friends in my LGS pulled one a little while ago, so might hit him up and be like, hey, can I buy your Cold Foil Millers? Oh. Yeah, sink that Goldmane estate. I don't need that right now. Superstar. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 5 USD, so that was likely. Holy heck, is this a Flesh and Blood stream? What's Flesh and Blood? Sounds like a very fun card game that everyone should play. Okay, and then we're gonna. Okay, hold on. So I'm checking on TCG Player how much Miller's Grindstone is. Miller's Grindstone. Hold on, I'll check in a bit. Okay, so that's, yeah, covering 9. That's nice. Cool, 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 cool. Tech plate. There we go. Buff power. Or actually, no, undo. Draw card, I meant. Draw card, draw card, draw card. Because we draw blue, we can just go, ooh. College wants to keep me down. I feel that. Education, but education is important. Those confidence tokens are bust. And we got a nice, juicy visit Goldmane estate and get some of daddy's money. Papa, can I have some money, please, Papa? We'll throw this disable I'm One Piece, but Flesh and Blood is I'm a One Piece gamer, but Flesh and Blood is a close third. Hey, fair enough, fair enough. Flesh and Blood is definitely my special interest game of choice. One Piece is okay. It's not. I can definitely like see the appeal of it. I feel like if I had like more time to invest in multiple TCGs, I'd probably, be more into it. But I don't got the time for more than one TCG, and Flesh and Blood is my TCG of choice. It's gotten bad though. Oh. I'm just gonna go Trounce. Oh, they're trying to peck perfect me. Target opponent, you can sink a crit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. And they pummeled me. Well, okay, when you do that, then that's not a nice thing to do. You shouldn't be doing that. One Piece definitely feels like a card game more so made for One Piece gamers, and honestly, I can appreciate that. I'd much rather have TCGs for individual, um, properties rather than what Magic is doing, where they're like, oh, we're just gonna have like a bunch of random secret layer nonsense kind of thing. So I would rather like have a one-piece TCG than a one-piece secret layer. Yeah, you can. I'll take 4. Because I have another Goldmane estate. This Pleiades is having a lot more like Clash cards than I was expecting. In all honesty, I won't lie. I'm not going to lie at all. Can I? If I draw a card, it's a blue. I can send the Spinal Crusher with a Pummel. Or I cannot be a silly person and just send this Chokeslam with a Pummel. Sometimes I'm very much a silly person. End up being cash grabs. That's also a valid concern, that they're just kind of like gonna make a TCG based on a property and then like ditch it. So resisting they kill it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like the thing is, like the TCG bubble, like there are a lot of TCGs that get made and then people don't know how to like manage them or how to like make them good. So they just kind of like leave them and ditch them, which is unfortunate. There was a TCG I tried out a little while ago called Force of Will, and I thought it was really fun, right? Like, the cards were cool, the mechanics were really interesting, but they killed it because they didn't really know how to, like, balance a game or keep it going or that kind of thing, which is really unfortunate. And that's how you beat Pleiades. Easy peasy. So I am going to be back in one quick second. I gotta run to the washroom. Where's my... There, go mute my mic. Okay, we're back. Ooh, ah. Just make sure my audio's working correctly. Just make sure. Yep, that's right. Okay, sure. What are we doing? What are we doing? ComCC, let's jump into this game. Somebody already joined. God damn it. Join this game. Rhino Reckless Rampage. Yeah, thanks for hitting that subscribe bell. I appreciate it. You'll be notified whenever I stream. You know, that's a very big luxury not everyone has access to. Test of Iron Grissy. I don't know, we're not gonna run Iron Grip. Iron Grip would not be good because Renner wants to discard cards, so it would just be helping him. I love how the intro Talishar thing's a little bit glitched. What is this? Stream health sucks. Why does it say my stream health sucks? Oh my god. What the fuck? Ah. Intimidated twice. Alpha Instinct. Take 3. I feel like Reiner is a little bit favored in, quite a bit favored in Victor because of just the nature of my place. Unfortunate. Yeah, that was a good game. The play definitely had a lot of cards that threw me off for the clashes, which was very interesting. I don't see a lot of Pleiades like with the clash cards. Pick perfect time. Let's go gambling. We don't gotta gamble. They're just gonna say no blocks. Another pick perfect. That's fine. Take a blue. Just don't take my test of strength. Just don't take my test of strength. Just don't take my test of strength. Get value from what we can. Splatter Skull. Nice. Okay. To help against control game losing points in Vector. Fair enough. I have 2 local Reinars. That's actually insane. As a Victor main, and I hate my life. You know, I could definitely see Reinar having a lot of being very like favored into Victor, but it's also Reinar. You know, he could break. But he did just get the armory deck, so. Up on a pedestal, yeah, it does sound like it. That makes it worth trying, absolutely. So let's come out for 6, go again. I don't have any intimidating cards, so I don't really care. Oh, but they can discard it. He can discard a card at instant speed, so. We'll give him 6. Or he can funnel. Yeah, I'll give you the same. Hammer for 4. Take a smashback. I'll take a smashback Galehorn any day of the week. Beast Within. Please don't take my trounce. He did not take my trounce. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna put gold. I gotta contact myself. Unfortunate. That is fine. I can still convert this hand pretty well. Yeah, I can convert this hand pretty well. We're gonna go. We're gonna just send 7. He has that Scowling Fleshbag, and if he drops it in front, if he sees like, oh, you're gonna go wide, and it drops it in front, we're kind of screwed. We'll have basically wasted our like extender tool, but he's going to just swing Claw for 3, so we're gonna say no blocks. Why, chat? Because he got riches a troppial danni, which is a draw 2. Ooh, and then we draw into 2 Golden Suns and a Goldmane estate. We're eating good tonight, chat. break gold for 10 overpower. Nice. Just give me some numbers. Give me some damage. And I still got all my equipment, which is really good. So when he fires off a Blood Rush Bellows, if he fires off a Blood Rush Bellows, we'll just be able to, dump the equipment. And we got a nice Might token. Bonebreaker Bellow. Beat chest. For 11. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'd be 5. I send 6 at CNC. I think we're send 6 at CNC after that. Or send CNC for 9. I mean, I lied. I lied to you guys. I forgot Might tokens were a thing. Duh. Yellow Pummel is such insane tech into Rhinar. Like that is absolute insanity. I'm gonna block with Zealous Belting, take 1, because I want to see if I can convert this hand. Goldmane stage draw card. That's not good. I don't like that. Then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go just buff power for 7. Oh wait, actually I forgot to make it seismic. Just make it seismic, then do it. You always forget tectonic plating, which is unfortunate. He's gonna Blood Rush Bellows me and try to finish me off here. But it's okay, because we got all our equipment. And we're still gonna just make the most of these block cards while we can. I don't think he's gonna be able to finish me off. Take 1. Unless this next card comes in for literally 11. Or literally 10. Oh, wouldn't it suck if, like, this exact thing happened? And then... Wouldn't it suck if this exact thing happened and just caused me to lose the fucking game? If I had a fucking dollar. Okay, I think Quick Dodge is probably better for this matchup. Definitely hit these. Wouldn't it suck so... God, chat, wouldn't it be so awful if this exact fucking thing happened, and then if this specific thing happened, specific fucking thing happens? Oh my god, that is funny. I'm something else. Ain't that right, Stormy? Your face looks smaller. Reckless swing. Instead of trounces. See, but because wouldn't Rhinar be able to intimidate again with Iron Grip? So you'd kind of be like losing value from playing it almost. I'm not sure. Like I don't know how that works. Also, just realized apparently we're playing against TCG Talk. But type perfect in the arsenal. Please don't let me lose this clash. Pulverize coming in clutch. Nice sand sketch plan. Pulverize. Come on, take the blue. Take the blue. He took the blue. He took the blue. 6. Take 4. And send Particular Perfect for 9. He's not going to block. He's going to say no blocks. Because that's the smart choice with Peck Perfect. Okay. Don't take my Test of Strength. Please do not take my Test of Strength. Take anything else. You can take my Zealous Belting. You can take my Particular Perfect. You can take my Thunk. Don't take Test of Strength. Just don't take Test of Strength. Please, for the love of God, do not take Test of Strength. He did not take Test of Strength, chat. Oh! Yeah, I'm going to pop a gold. And I'm going to target opponent. And we still lost. Damn, that sucks. Oh, we'll take this 5. And it is hard to win clashes against Reiner. I'm learning the hard way. It's hard to lose. I probably should have gotten Titan's Fist instead of Miller's. But no, actually he does have a lot of misses. And now he's gonna Blood Rusty. Blood Rusty Blissi. He discarded Pulping. He's got 5 card hand. Because of the gold that we happened to give him. Chat, I hate my goddamn life. You know, actually, no. We're gonna block 3. Move 2 reactions. Quick dodge flexors. So I can at least, instead of getting 3 value, I get 6. Four. Well, it's the horror of Victor into a Rhinar with that is not absolute doo-doo. 8. He's gonna take my goddamn Zealous Belting. Pitch Goldmane Estate, draw card. Big Hammer. Just to make a gold, just to do something. To have a gold for my clashes. 'Cause losing clashes is, I'm learning, very common into the new Reiner that's more consistent, more 6 powers. Oh, brutes are difficult. Difficult specimen. Block 9, swing hammer, pass. Because we're winning. We're up the fatigue game, all things considered. 34 to 45. Like we're up. Come on, don't lose this clash. If there's ever a clash I need to win. Show me Sand Sketch. I said it. I said show me Sand Sketch plan. I whispered it. I don't know if the chat heard that, but I was like, show me Sand Sketch. Show me Sand Sketch plan, and it shows these sketches. Guys, I predicted everything right in this stream. It is actually crazy. It's actually insane. That's actually nuts. Okay, so he intimidated a Boulder Drop. So we're gonna block 6. Try to keep Arouse the Ancients so we can send a good 2-card hand. Because he's probably gonna intimidate something else. Likely. He's not gonna intimidate something else, but he's gonna come in for 10. I'm gonna take 10. It's probably not the best choice, but it's either take 10 or it's either take 10 and send something, or block 2 and just send nothing. At least Boulder Drop guarantees an IP. At least that's why I'm seeing it. Man, these new Reiner cards are actually nuts. Like, genuinely nuts. Don't take my trounce. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. This deck sucks. It's fine. Biometrics, we're doing fine. Like, we're not winning per se, but... Take 2. Lose my Goldmane estate and then pass. Just keep blocking and praying. Hope for the best. Could be worse. And then just end Marshalling Golden Sun. Do not take my test of strength. Reiner, you are not allowed. You are legally not allowed to take my test of strength. But it's okay, because he's not even going to intimidate. He's not even going to intimidate. Why would he intimidate? You know, why would Reiner intimidate? And we're going to test the strength. Who's stronger? Are you... Why do I keep losing my clashes? All over. I lost again. I hate this deck so much. Oh no, that is a good game. Alright. We're gonna send a rematch invitation. One more time. We're running. Never mind. You know what? Instead, Verdance. That was great. That was fantastic. My dumbass read that as Pheno, and I was like, oh, are we facing Pheno, Black, and TCG Talk at the same time? On the same stream? But no. Are you feeling my pain every Monday and Wednesday night? Yeah, this is very painful. I am hurt. I'm in pain. I'm struggling. My therapist is going to hear about this. That was actually like can miss. Oh my god. This sucks. Oh my god, this sucks. It's fine. We're gonna mill some cards. Yeah. No. I'm gonna tell my therapist that I'm being bullied. I'm gonna say there's this guy who looks like Shrek, who's just really scary to me. He just looks really scary. Okay, there, we won that clash, thank God. Give me another card. It's tie. Double E strike. No, you don't understand, Doctor. They take away my hand. No, Doctor, see, you don't understand. It makes me... I lose the game. I lose a children's card game. Why are you laughing? Do you not understand how serious this is? So then we're going to go again, draw a card if it's a blue, go Snaps Millers, because that's going to be 5/5 14, 4 card 14. That's the power of Snapdragon Scalers, and I want to... At least you're doing the Spine Kraken. If you have a cat, I have a cat meowing. It is my cat, definitely. 16 plus. 16-year-olds are still children. If you are 16, you are a child. If you are 17, you are a child. If you're 18, you're a child. You're not an adult until you're like, I don't know, like 20, 21. Before that, child. Another card that helps me convert my hands better. You're not gonna do snaps because I can't convert this further. But Zealous Belting is definitely really good. My parents said I was an adult at 11. Did you grow up during the Industrial Revolution? Were they like, hello, child, you're an adult now, go to the factory? Seen plenty of adult children at 41. No, fair enough. I can't disagree there. You know what's funny? When I first started playing Verdance, the first weapon I ever used with Verdance was Waning Moon. The other Verdance players were like, no, Waning Moon? It's bad. It's poo-poo. Don't use it. You're making a mistake. Bad card. And now, everyone uses it. That moment of catharsis, when you're just correct, and everyone around you was telling you you're wrong, feels good. Feels quite nice to be vindicated. Yeah, being a first generation child of immigrants, that's an experience. You're like 8 years old and they're like, hey, fill out our fucking tax returns. If you get something wrong, we're going to jail and lose the house. Autumn Slasher 7. Why was that so? Because I've been there. I've been like, I'm also a parent, the first generation child of 2 immigrants. Except I'm Canadian. Difference is we also have like differences we're also like not really kind to immigrants, but like we hide it better. Or not that we don't, not that we hide it better. The media just doesn't focus on it as much. I once heard someone make the comparison that Americans are like Andrew Tate and Canadians are like Tristan Tate, his brother, because we're in the background, we're just as bad, but nobody ever acknowledges us. And I'm like, they're not wrong per se. And we got his Ring of Roses. Let's go. Yeah, this game's already going pretty good. They haven't dealt a lot of Arcane, which is how we want to see it. Just got blasted, absolutely blasted for speaking English the way I speak French, or the way I speak Finnish. Man, imagine these goddamn Americans can't speak different languages, or don't even like understand like, I mean, like even different like accents apart from their own. Damn Americans. Oh my god. Give me a better card. There we go. Thank you. But yeah, with roses being gone, that's like incredibly good. And then we can fire off this choke slam for 9. So they're not going to be able to get value off of gotta make a seismic first. I always forget about seismic surge tokens. Love that it shows you now in Talishar when you have spectators. I find that really funny. They should oh my god, I'm sorry. They should make a Patreon feature where if you're a content creator, you can like link your stream to your game, so if someone's spectating it, you'd be like, oh, click here to watch it on stream. I'd pay for that. I'd absolutely pay for that. I don't know. I don't know why Americans. To repeat the greatest American, are you Chinese or Japanese? When I went to Perth, Singapore, I was telling my brother where I was going. I was talking to my brother about it, and he's like, "How's it?" He's like, "How's China going? Or how's it in China?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm in Singapore." He's like, "Yeah, it's all the same country to me." I'm like, "No, Singapore is not China." When they instantly critique accents, yeah. Americans are so goddamn weird about like the slightest accent. Obviously, not all Americans. I don't want to be like too prejudiced, but like some of y'all are do have some a little bit concerning with your well, there's a reason America has its reputation. Again, not all, but it does happen. Using Stonewall Gauntlets on a naked CNC. I don't feel like I have an accent, but anytime I leave or go anywhere else, they point it out. Well, that's kind of normal though. Nobody feels like they have an accent because when you're around, like, you're probably more than likely around people who are like similar to you, and then like when everyone's talking in the same accent, it doesn't like stand out as much. But then when you go somewhere else, and now other people have different accents, then you're like, oh, now I hear it, kind of thing. Like for me, obviously I'm Canadian, so I have an accent, but like I don't, when I'm talking to other Canadians, I don't hear it, right? The way some people will point it out and be like, oh, I can tell you're Canadian. You know, you have a Canadian accent. I'm like, well, I didn't like, I don't hear it amongst other Canadians, but that's the nature of how it works. It's enough that it's things like 40% of the interactions ended in someone trying not to laugh. Yeah, that's mean. For someone to do that just because you have an accent. Oh well. Going channel Millennium Tree into Pulsing Ether Life. Oh man, this is definitely an awkward matchup. I'm definitely not having a good time. it feels easy to say, oh, just like read the words as to how they're written, but like people forget that like when it's your first language, there's stuff that's intuitive that isn't intuitive to people who speak not English as a first language. Like I'm Serbian, and whenever you see a J in Serbian, you have to pronounce it like you do Y's in English, like yeah. Um, and it's intuitive to me, and like I see it and it makes sense to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Also, we got a fouling W. But I can definitely understand how somebody who doesn't have English as their first language would see that and be like, what the fuck, that doesn't make sense. Or, sorry, somebody who doesn't speak Serbian would see that and be like, what the fuck, that doesn't make sense, I don't get it, kind of thing. It's like, I could see it, I could understand it. That's a lot of arcane. That's a lot of concerning arcane damage. We're getting them very low and I don't like it. But, Skullcap's online, which is good, so we're going to be able to cover, and they burned through one of the trees. How many of the trees have they gone through? Only one. Only the one. They're trying to standardize English spelling in the EU. Like, they're trying to like have like one. Like, what do you mean standardize? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you. Just gotta hope they don't have many more like of these nonsense. Only thing. So okay. I'm wondering if like the amount of arcane barrier I have here is enough, because that's like I'm like I can cover this up pretty effectively with what I have in my hands, but I'm like I don't know. This is a very this is the first time I played Grey versus Verdance, and I'm not liking this. Yeah, I heard. I learned a fun fact in one of my classes. I'm taking a class on sexuality science, and it's really interesting. But we were talking. I forgot what the conversation was about, but we got on the topic of. I forgot what the topic even was, but we were basically talking about how krakens, right? That there's a theory that krakens are actually whale dongs that sailors saw out at sea, and they mistook it for a kraken, and that is extremely funny to me. I find that quite humorous. Oh man, this is definitely hitting a bit of a not like a stalemate, but like a middling point of like neither of us are going to give an inch. Felling the crown. I think I'm going to sink back perfect. And just cover 9 and pass. Or check for 6. Take 2, swing hammer. I think that's probably the best one. We're getting a bit low, but I do want to keep some pressure on. And again. Yeah, I'll take 2. Go to 14. Also in the game, 8 HP behind. Yeah, my biggest surprise when I saw Verdance was that she's at 40 life. Because I was like, I thought Wizards always started at less life because of Stormstriders. And that, like, threw me off. Because I was like, oh my god, she's a Wizard starting at full life with Stormstriders. Makes no sense to me. Bruh. Give me that mental block. Get rid of that. Stupid dum-dum. But the fact she's holding a 5-card hand is a bit concerning to me, because now that might mean she has another friggin' tree. But that's okay, because we got all blues. What did I go? I called it again! I called it again! I'm never wrong! I'm never wrong! Who also perma-heals? Yeah. Victor Goldmane, high and mighty, and we're gonna go... cover 5. But we're probably dead, because... Give me a gold draw card. Because, okay. 7's the range for the last arcane spell. What do you want, cat? Boom, get rid of that heartbeat, it can't hold. Boom. Good. Very good. Oh man, this is not going well. I am not liking this. I am straight up not having a good time. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? He also hasn't been activating Waning Moon this whole time. I don't think this amount of AV is enough. I don't think Lantern's the right call. I think Boots is probably the better call over Lantern, mainly because without that shield, I couldn't get my Goldmane estate value. But I also couldn't because I didn't have the headpiece either. Oh man. I don't know. This is a hard matchup, bro. Take away Scour. I think I'm dead if he has an arcane spell. But he's come through like so many. He probably doesn't have another one. He also hasn't played any potions, so I figure he's not on the potion combo in-game strat, so... That's also a big positive. We like seeing that. Is he going to go 7? He's going to go again. Covering 5. Nice and clean. Very demure. Yeah. And then show me the arcane. Show me pulsing into life. Show me Felling of the Crown. Can I see Felling of the Crown? Light up the leaves. For 9. I have AV 5. And I'm still dying. What is this game, guys? What is this game? Now, if they have an arcane spell, they win. We have lost. But we're going to do a rematch. Because that was insane. That was actually nuts. Yeah, no, that's Verdance is definitely such an annoying deck to play against. But it's okay. I'm still learning. I think what my thing was I was probably a little bit too greedy on the physical damage. So when the arcane damage hit, I didn't have the life window to take it. And but on the bright side, we're gonna finish this stream off with a good matchup on Syndra Balls. And we'll take out a pummel to take out a miss. Yeah, because we're not gonna keep it big enough for purpose. The other one thing I really like about pummel, in particular, is it's one of those cards that no matter how many you have, your opponent's always going to kind of have to play around. Another Mask of the Pouncing Lynx. Weird choice. Weird choice. Is that no matter how many pummels you have, your opponent's kind of always going to have to be playing around it. I've actually had a point where I was considering not having any pummels in the Victor deck because I was like, oh, well, my opponent's always going to play around it. When they just don't see it, they're not going to, like... They could be like, oh my god, I'm so mad. I was playing around pummel for nothing, and it's like I didn't have pummel. Test of Iron Gurissi. Oh. You run 2 pummels, but depending on local meta, I would run none. I like running 1. 1 feels pretty good. Because it is definitely... It's another way to convert your hand, but it's also like... disruption on top of just conversion. So, you like to see it. It's definitely not a bad card. It's not a card you don't want to see. Let's put it that way. Getting a resource off Vestipoo. Display loyalty. Why don't you display loyalty to these nuts? Haha. So humorous and funny. Boom. CNC for 7, plus the threat of the pummel. The Syndra is now thinking, ooh, they have pummel. They probably have pummel. They have 2 floating. Why would they pitch like that if they didn't have a pummel? Because I want to get these cards out of my goddamn hand and back in the deck. That's why. That's why they're there. But we got Boulder Drop of the Arsenal. And we're getting the boots already and 2 cards in the hand. Definitely good. Definitely exactly what we want to see. Visit Goldmane, Estate, Zelius Belting. Yeah, I'll take this 4. Is he going to Pouncing Lynx right away? He might. That's fine. Get rid of it early. I'm A-okay with that, Chief. I am. Oh, complaints from me. Love a deck tech of this. Really enjoyed your Fang deck tech videos. Like to see more of that. So I'm planning on like doing a deck tech for like the Victor deck I've been playing. The only thing stopping me is I like to make deck techs when I kind of like can reasonably believe that the deck is like good. I haven't played this Victor deck enough to be like, oh yeah, no, this is good enough to where like I feel confident enough to make a deck tech with it. So I probably just need some more like testing with it, but once I test this new version a little more. I'm having Armory Sunday. I'm going to take this too. And if I win that Armory, win that Armory again, could I have gone 4-0 with Victor? The first Armory I played. Show up, go 4-0, leave. But I'm going to try again. Because this list generally works very well. 3 Rouse the Ancients, 2 Zealous Buildings. Definitely very strong. Good handful of 2 blocks, which is a little bit awkward, but definitely good. I also feel like my deck's a little bit like standard. Here's the Victor decks, but also had a very funny gameplay moment in the Armory, because I went to an Armory today and it was a bunch of new players, so I was like, I'll play Dio. I don't have as much experience. Well, I do know how to play Dio, but I haven't played Dio in a while, so I'm a bit rusty. Plus, like, its variants, like, you won't feel as, like, crushing. I actually think you're running a completely different version of Victor. I think the standard is a lot of blue block 3s. You have a lot of go-again options. You know what? Fair enough. The thing is, because the meta is... because Gravy and Verdance are, like, huge meta, players, or, like, meta decks, I feel like you need to have a lot of, like, options to convert your hands, or you are kind of dead in the water from the word go, which is unfortunate, but that's kind of just how things are. Because the... very little go-again options. Yeah. Victors generally don't run a lot of go-again, but and in any other meta, I probably wouldn't run as much go-again, but I think just given what the current meta looks like, go-again is kind of necessary. I'm fucking with though a lot, yeah. Oh, they just took all that damage. Oh my god. They didn't even block. They didn't even think of a block. They're like, just take it. Take the world. Rising Resentment. Alright, we're gonna give you Test of Strussy. Ooh. Another Golden Sun. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh, this deck is cracked. Yeah, so I'm learning that Verdance, cringe. That's what I'm learning. Wrath of Retribution. So we're gonna say no blocks. Probably should have thrown in the CNC. That's fine. I'm gonna go Mask. I feel like they're gonna go Mask. Now I'd probably get done to go Mask. Take the daggers. I'm also really hyped to see what the day 2 looks like tomorrow for the World Tour or World Championships, because there was quite a few Syndras and quite a few Verdance, and I want to see like what their conversion looks like. Like the first game I watched, like the only games I was able to catch on the stream was Michael Hamilton on Syndra losing to Kasai. I think it was, what was his name? I think it was like Lucas or something. I don't know. I forgot. And then Verdance losing to an Arachne Huntsman, which was just insane to me. I didn't know it was even like a possibility to lose to Arachne Huntsman as Verdance, but they just got fatigued. Like Huntsman's actually being represented, which is insane to me. I don't like get it. Yep. Just eat your deck. Give me your deck. What is this hand? What the fuck is this hand? You know, we're gonna make a seismic. And then we're gonna pitch 2 reds. Hitting Hunt the Hunter on multiple combo pieces. Yeah. I definitely think a card like Hunt the Hunter is kind of what Assassins needed. Not even just Arachne, but like a card like that where you can kind of like targeted hit combo pieces definitely like helps. So they can't, you know, get rid of stuff they need and be like, no. I will give you 3. The only awkward part of my build is there are more 2 blocks with stuff like Browse, but it does definitely make up for it in upping the consistency of the deck. So, like, it's a trade I am willing to take personally. Spinal Crush. Yeah, this is how easy the Syndra matchup is. We're throwing Disruption, forcing them to block. They're at about half. They're like halfway. They're like, our deck size is basically double theirs functionally because of Peck Perfect and how much damage that was. We have 7 Might tokens ready to fire off. We still got all our equipment, and we have a Boulder Drop in Arsenal. Like, I don't think this game could be going any better than it is already. Unless we drew like Pulverize and 3 blues, then that would be better. And then send the world. Just send the world for 14. I don't know why they didn't give Pleiades a Goldmane Estate type card, where you just make a bunch of mites. That feels like it would fit very nice with her playstyle. And give her, like, cards that are actually on right. Yeah, I said it. You can cancel me for it. Pleiades doesn't have the best numbers. No, I'm just going to set a Sable. IP a little bit, but threaten the Arsenal. And most of their life. King 1, taking, nope. Loyalty Beyond the Grave, taking 3. I never understood D-Reacts in Syndra. Never understood it. I think it's really weird. But, I don't know. It is what it is. Iron Grip. Make a Might token. Baller. And they concede. Spicy. Because they didn't have daggers for like half the game. Yeah, no. You know what, chat, before I leave, I am going to do you all a favor, and I'm going to show you my victor list. Can you see it? Yeah, it's visible. Okay, so this is the list I'm currently on. Standard equipment suite. I used tech plating. I originally had Tunic, but I found because Boulder Drop was like the main crush card I was using over Chokeslam and like E-Strike's 2 cost and that sort of thing. Daddy's money, yeah. Because I don't have as many 4 cost cards that I'm like relying on, tech plate's like better, and because I'm not relying on CNC Pummel as much, Like Pummel is just kind of like, if you can do it, great. If not, oh well. Tech Plate like is so much better for the block value. Gauntlets for the block value. Snapdragons for like you know, better converting your hands. Boulder Drop. This is actually like one of the strongest crush cards you have access to. Even in blue, it's guaranteed. Like you're taking a card from most heroes, which is just nuts. Chokeslam is good rate card. CNC, obvious, E-Strike, pretty standard. Peck Perfect. Again, I will say it 100 times. This is half the reason I play Victor. It is so much fun to just snipe cards from your opponent. It is the best form, like not the best form, but one of the funnest forms of true damage because it's like you're taking 9 or you're losing a bunch of cards. Either way, it's fun. One of Pulverize, mainly for the heave. You go Tech Plate, make a Seismic, Pulverize, heave. You have 4, that leaves 6, so you functionally get a 2-card 16 the next turn, which is really good. You can block with 2, send 16. 1 Pummel. I'm up to 3 Spinal Crush. I was down to 2. I was originally, like, before streaming this, I was at 2 Spinal Crush, 2 Chokeslam, but I think 3 Spinal Crush is better just because, like, it does more against more decks. Something like that. 3 Tesla Strength, 2 Zealous Beltings. Again, this is just to help conversion. Riches of Triple Donny. This card is so cracked. Typically what I like you doing is combining it with Quick Dodge to pitch Quick Dodge, block, so this becomes a basically functionally like a 0-4 defense reaction, plus drawing a card to let you block even more, but it doesn't hurt as being able to basically become a pot of greed to draw 2 cards off of gold. Golden Sun, obvious, Cranial Crush, Disable, Headbutt. It's just a better blue. This was originally like Chokeslam. It's just better blue block 3. Macho Grande, Rouse the Ancients. I'm kind of jumping between 2 and 3. Originally, when I put in Rouse, I had it at 2, but every Victor list that I've been seeing that uses Rouse is at 3, and it doesn't feel too bad when I've been using it. You know, when I'm able to convert it, it feels really, really good, and it doesn't ever feel super clunky. It can feel awkward if you draw multiples, but like even then, like I could just swing Hammer or Arsenal the other one, which isn't that big of a deal. Thunderquake, Funk, creates my tokens, and visit Goldmane State. Batter to a Pulp for gravy, Performance Bonus for gravy. I kind of have, so the main deck currently is just 57 with the flex slot of 3 for like 3 Clash cards. Typically for most matchups I use Trounce. If it's for like Syndra, Dio, aggro decks like that, I use Test of Iron Grip. If it's for more mid-range matchups or matchups where they're probably going to throw 1 attack for most turns, I use Trounce. If I use both, I also try to put a Batter to a Pulp just so you have more hits. Because, you know, you're adding in 6 more misses functioning to your deck. The 2 can balance it out. You don't have to. It's just like if you're wanting both of these, you're probably in a matchup where you're fat decking a little bit. But it really depends. If it's like a matchup, like what would be an example? Huntsman. If you're running Huntsman, you're just fat decking and putting everything in. I'm also at 1 Remembrance. I was originally, instead of 2 Batter to a Pulp and Remembrance, I was at 3 Clash Bravado. And Clash of Bravado was definitely interesting, but it doesn't feel like the decks is good against are super relevant. It's good against Pleiades, it's good against like KO, it's good against Kasai, which like fine, but doesn't feel like super relevant. Like not like that it's not relevant, just doesn't feel like a card you need. And I'd much rather have a card that helps me in matchups where I'm like more behind. Like Batter to a Pulp can help you a lot more in gravy. Remembrance can help you more in gravy to help you cycle cards to help you win that fatigue game. So these cards help you in matchups where you're struggling more. The AB I'm still kind of like tinkering with, which is Arcane Lantern, Skullcap, and Gloves. I still got to play more games with it. I think that the last game, if I was a bit more defensive with the physical damage and took less of it, I would have more of a window for the arcane damage for the tree, which, you know, let's see. Quick Dodge Flexors, obviously. And then Titan's Fist. This is for, like, the mirror. This is for, like, decks where I think that they're going to be able to, you know, I'm not going to be able to win all the clashes. Yeah. And then tokens, and then this is some, like, maybe stuff I've been thinking about. This is the original one I had. I tried right behind you because I've seen some Victors using right behind you. I don't really like it. Again, the matchups it's good into is not really the matchups where you like need it. Like having that extra opt isn't like super useful most of the time. And then if you're trying to like, I don't know, you just like need another card to block with, but it's like, I don't know. It's been awkward in some cases. But that's just in the Navy. And then Sledge. I don't really run Sledge because I'm not really running Tunic. But yeah, that's the current Victor Goldmane deck. I'll just like scroll through it slowly. If you want to grab screen caps, the stream's gonna be VOD's gonna be public later. You can like recreate it if you want. It's whatever. It seems like our list is pretty straightforward. Anyway, I'm going to bed. It's 2 in the goddamn morning. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that notification to increase your chances of pulling a Fabled in your next pack. Doctors recommend it. Why do doctors recommend it? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Bye.